Welcome, everybody. My name is Sarah Jane Abbott. I am the Director of Marketing at the Evanston Chamber of Commerce. And it is a Friday, happy Friday, as well as we're doing our water cooler chat. Today, we're talking with Molly Diemer of the Chicago Ballet Arts, a brand new Evanston Chamber member. And with this perk, we get to hear what's going on. So how, if we've had such a strange 2020, and now we're starting 2021, and you've opened a business in Evanston. What are your days like?
Well, thanks so much for having me. It's been a whirlwind. I became artistic and executive director of the school in August of 2020, and then we moved to our beautiful new home in Evanston at 915 Foster Street in September of 2020. So it's been a little bit of a marathon, and of course that was in the middle of a global pandemic. So my days are busy. We're a nonprofit, so I wear a lot of different hats, which is great because it keeps my days exciting. But during the day, it's usually the more back end, behind the scenes things to make sure that the studios and the school are running well and that parents are taken care of, have all their questions answered, students are ready to go. And then in the afternoons, evenings, and weekends, I change hats and I go into teacher mode. And that's really the most fun part of my day, is getting in the studios and working with our wonderful students. So it's a lot, and there's been many twists and turns this year. So I've learned a lot of new things. I didn't know how to change some of the fancy water filters in our building. So I'm learning.
You're like maintenance hat now.
I'm learning maintenance. I'm learning accounting. I'm learning all kinds of things, but it's fun. It keeps it different every day and creative. And I'm a creative person, so it's great. And I just feel very fortunate that we've been able to be in person and have a good experience for our students, and we're loving being in Evanston. It's been fantastic.
Well, we're so excited to have you. So is there anything new that you'd love to share with us? You're saying that there's always changing, and I know totally being a nonprofit, like there's many things going on. Is there a new exciting thing you'd love to share, or fun that you've got going?
Yes, we have lots of great things happening. We're right now gearing up for our end of year performance, which is our annual concert. For health and safety reasons, we're staying virtual this year, but it's the first time many of our students are able to perform again in over a year. So you can just feel the energy in the building, and it's to see them being in rehearsals and trying on costumes and doing all the things that we missed out on last year due to the pandemic. We're also in the midst of getting ready for summer, which in our new home, we're able to do so much more with our summer than we were able to before. So we've got ongoing classes for ages 2 through adults starting in July and August. And we also have some 1-week intensives for different age groups, for more advanced dancers who are more high school age, and then some intermediate level dancers more in that middle school age, and then even some of our younger dancers. And we've got an adult intensive this year, which I'm very excited about, because it's really geared for those dancers who love to dance, maybe danced for a while when they were younger, or maybe are just kind of getting back into it and still want that experience of getting to do some other things that aren't normally available during the year when you're just taking a class. So we're really looking for a fun summer. And if you're interested, check out our website, because we've got something hopefully for everyone to try.
I'm gonna, I think we should put something in. I'm doing a Mother's Day email, so maybe we should add something like, mothers that want to dance, come and check out the dance schedule. So I'll look on your website. And it's so interesting, right? So it sounds like your days are back end, your evenings, then you're going to teacher mode. What do you do for your personal, your downs? You've got all this work that happens. Sounds like you love your work, but for the work-life balance, what do you do in personal to kind of de-stress or round up the day?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely have long days, but I'm fortunate to have some flexibility in my day, which is great. I have a recently turned 2-year-old, and he is probably the best decompressor of all, because he's in that stage where everything is new and exciting, and he wants to explore, and he's just so curious about the world, and things that we normally take for granted, like, I don't, that's a tree, that's but he's like, Mom, a tree, like, let's go explore this. So it's really allowed me to slow down, and being able to spend time with him is just so fabulous, and I really cherish that.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, and honestly, I will say that teaching is part of my job, but it really is not a job, if that makes sense.
I know. Well, when you love what you do, it's not a job.
Yeah. So when I get in the studio and I get to work with our kids and just share something that I love to do so much with them, and see their joy and see their excitement about being in the studio and learning how to dance, I don't know, it doesn't feel like work at the end of the day. So I'm tired at the end of the day, but
You're
Yeah.
full. You're fulfilled and full.
Yes,
That's
exactly.
awesome.
Exactly.
That's so wonderful. Well, I'm so glad we had a chance to talk, and we're so excited to welcome to Evanston, and I can't wait to come into the studio. I did ballet way long ago, and I think
We are
dance
still
would be
selling classes just for you.
definitely want to look into it. And you enjoy your weekend, and we'll definitely see each other on the Zoom. We do have some networking events. I'd love to see you come and just like introduce your business and invite people. So we'll see you soon on that, right?
Wonderful. Yes. Thank you so much for having us. And thank you for letting us be a member of the Chamber of Commerce.
Oh, of course. Thank you.